Uh, we are going to have a brief overview on the contributions that the botanists have done in the society. The botanists have contributed in almost each and every field of the society, starting from estimating the flora of a particular country, region, or a specific unit. They have also contributed in several discoveries and coming out with products, especially in the field of pharmaceutical, nutraceutical, and cosmeceutical industries. We are going to now have a brief look into the selected important botanist. Bengaluru Gundappa Lakshmi Narayana Swami, popularly known as BGL Swami, the great Indian botanist of international fame and famous Kannada writer. He was born on 5th February 1916. He served as a professor and head of the Department of Botany and as a principal at Presidency College, Chennai. He was also a very great Indian botanist of international fame, and he was so famous that his literatures are very famous, usually written in the regional language. He received Birbal Sahani Award for his contributions in the botany. His major works were largely related to the embryology and anatomy of angiosperms. During his child days itself, he used to work on the microscope at home. His discoveries include vesselless angiosperms and study on monocot embryology and several other aspects of the plants which are related to anatomy and embryology. He has extensively worked on the embryology of gymnosperms and orchid. Dr. Mankombu Sambasivan Swaminathan or M.S. Swaminathan is known as father of the Green Revolution in India for his leadership and success in introducing and further developing high yield varieties of wheat and rice in India. He was named the first World Food Prize laureate for developing and spearheading the introduction of high-yielding wheat and rice varieties into India during 1960s, when the country faced the prospect of widespread famine. Wheat production doubled in just few years, making the country self-sufficient and saving millions from extreme food deprivations. Birbal Sahni was a teacher of par excellence and had great passion for paleobotany. His love and devotion for the subject helped him to procure fossil material from several countries. He made comprehensive studies on Indian conifers. Later, he explored wealth of fossil plants from several regions in the country. He instituted a new plant group called as Pentoxylae, which attracted worldwide attention. His paleobotanical studies had given support to continental drift theory. In addition, he dated some of the rock of Salt Range to about 40 to 60 million years and searched the Deccan Traps in Madhya Pradesh and dated them as 62 million years, concluding they belong to the Tertiary period. Besides this, he was greatly interested in archaeology. This study helped to understand that historical gives the perception and interpretation of the past. E.K. Janaki Ammal, the only woman botanist to have achieved that fame till date. Her earlier name was E.K. Janaki in school and colleges. And At the time of working place, the locals and colleagues used to call her Amal. In Tamil Nadu, with the respect, Amal means mother-like, and she accepted this and officially changed her name to E.K. Janaki Ammal. She has worked at Sugarcane Breeding Institute as geneticist. She has developed uh, several intergeneric hybrids. Today, we are having the sweetness in sugarcane, and the credit is for the breeding experiment of Janaki Ammal. She also worked in developing chromosome atlas of cultivated plants containing 1,100 plants. Of these, 1,000 first time they were reported. She worked on the vegetables, horticulture, and economic plants and improved varieties in several species like brinjal, asparagus, mustard, pepper, guavas. And for fodder, she worked on grass, black mulberry. She also worked on the species such as magnolia and syzygium. She contributed a lot in advances in grass cytology. And she was an officer on special duty, and she took in charge of Botanical Survey of India for reorganization. From 1955 to 1958, she became the director of Central Botanical Laboratory, BSI, Allahabad. She also contributed a lot into the genetic studies of important economic species such as Dioscorea, ginger, turmeric, spices. She also has worked extensively on the evolution of crop plants in eastern Himalayas. There is a genera which has been named after her, that is Janakya Aryalpatra by Chandra Bose from Botanical Survey of India, Coimbatore. There's also a new Magnolia hybrid, and this was named as Magnolia Cobus Janakya Ammal. Thank you.